Hi Adam, this is Jim Gillis with Win My Vote and the National Student Parent Mock Election. And I wanted to talk with you guys about becoming a sponsor for the 2018 National Student Parent Mock Election. And there's lots of things happening right now with the organization that runs the National Student Parent Mock Election. There's been some retirements and we're kind of reorging the board a little bit, but I can get into those details with you later. But I wanted to give you just a quick little demo of how it works. So teachers can go to this website and they can sign up their classroom and then they'll eventually get to this ballot. And with this, they'll be able to see all the candidates running in all the offices that are on their ballot. And we have the ability to customize ballots for different states and even different school districts. But the students will be able to click on the candidate profile and they can hear directly from the candidate.
These are strong. America is strong. So I'm hitting the road to earn your vote because it's your time. And I hope you'll join me on this.
They can also see candidates' endorsements from groups and organizations, so they can go through those. They can look at other issue statements here by the candidate. And then they can favorite the candidate, which would be voting for them, or they can go back to their ballot and they can review the next candidate. And they can go through all of these candidates. So for example, in 2016 we did the National Association of Student Council mock election, which was 1,100 kids up in Oregon for their national their conference, and it was great because they all knew who Jill Stein was and Gary Johnson was, and they were introducing those candidates to some of the kids that hadn't really heard or sort of knew their name, but that was it. And again, this worked as this perfect way for Gary Johnson's campaign to make their best case directly to the voter. So I'll just show you a little bit of that.
I'm Gary Johnson, candidate for President of the United States, and I approve this message. I'm Governor Gary Johnson.
I'm Governor Bill Weld.
I'm running for president.
I'm running with him.
As the governor of New Mexico, I vetoed wasteful spending 750 times, cut taxes 14 times, and left the state with new highways, bridges, schools, hospitals, and $1 billion surplus without raising taxes a penny.
As governor of Massachusetts, I cut taxes 21 times.
And they can also, click straight through here and see, again, groups and organizations and individuals that are endorsing this candidate.
Congratulations on the book. A lot to delve into.
Thanks.
And we'll get to the book in just a moment.
Sure.
But I want to ask you about what happened this morning with Gary Johnson. What was your reaction?
Much ado about nothing.
In what sense?
Well, the reason is Gary Johnson supports full withdrawal from the war. I agree with him. So once you've withdrawn from the Middle East, who's going to care about that city anymore?
But if
None
it's
of us.
at the epicenter, at the heart of the conflict and what's going on in
And
Syria.
we're wrong to be there in the first place. The Iraq War was the worst political decision this country's ever made to go into Iraq since Vietnam. Hillary Clinton voted for the Iraq War. She now claims it was her worst vote she ever took. Really? So sending our young and men, women to war is the most important vote you're ever going to take, and Hillary now said it was a mistake? She should have thought of that before she took the vote and covered her political butt.
Anyway, sorry about letting that run. I hadn't seen that one. But they can go through here, and then they can, check Facebook page, Twitter account. They can comment on the race. I'll show you without. They can click here and comment on the race. They can watch the debate. They can do everything here, in this site, and then they can also go out and have discussions and talk with the teachers and the peers. And we're going to have links to resources so that the teacher can sort of lead activities and that type of stuff. And then they can go and they can, select the candidate of their choice. And again, I can't give you a full demo of the real National Student Parent Mock Election just because it was the school information we can't share, so we had to get rid of it all, and we couldn't go back to that site and do stuff like that. But I would love to kind of give you a demo and walk you through a PowerPoint of what we have for the 2018 and all the great new features that we're going to try to build. And again, most of the stuff is built. We can do it all in a couple of months, so we can really be ready for even some of the primaries leading up to it. But there's lots and lots of things that we can do, and we are following the lead of like Khan Academy and a couple of these other organizations that are doing great things, you know, for online education. We think this is a great opportunity to really connect, you know, online learning and then civic engagement, you know, with the election and how that all that stuff works. Anyway, hope that helps. Again, would love to talk with you. I'm here in Seattle, so you know, would love to even sit down with you and give you a demo or do it remotely online. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.